A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Hi folks, you've heard of the TV show 60 Minutes? Well, the name of this show is 30 Seconds. The next time you go to the supermarket, will you bypass the meat counter and go to the frozen food cases and load up your grocery cart with veggie meats? Hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 89 years old, no doctors, no medicine, and my cat is vegan too. Folks, computers are in the Bible. Eve said to Adam, "Do you want an apple too?" The next time you go to the supermarket, will you please bypass the meat counter, go to the frozen food cases, and load up your grocery cart with veggie meats? Hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 90 years old, no doctors and no medicine, and my cat is vegan too. Hi folks, it's Glendora. I regret to inform you that tonight's meeting of the Clairvoyance Club has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. Folks, the next time you're in the supermarket, will you bypass the meat counter, go to the frozen food cases, and load up your grocery cart with veggie meats? Turkey, hamburger, chicken, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine. And my kitty cat is vegan too. Hi folks, it's Glendora. A man went into a restaurant and said, "Is the chef in?" And the waiter says, "No, he went out to eat." The next time you go to the supermarket, bypass the meat counter, go to the frozen food cases, and load up your grocery cart with veggie meat. Hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine. And my cat is vegan. Folks, it's Glendora. A man wanted to join Paranoids Anonymous, but they wouldn't tell him where they held the meeting. The next time you go to the supermarket, bypass the meat counter and go to the frozen food cases and load up your grocery cart with veggie meat. Hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine. And my cat is vegan too. Hi folks, it's Glendora. A man went into a restaurant and said, "Is the chef in?" And the waiter says, "No, he went out to eat." The next time you go to the supermarket, bypass the meat counter, go to the frozen food cases, and load up your grocery cart with veggie meat. Hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine. And my cat is vegan.
Some spices, and I was supposed to put cilantro on it at the end. Instead of I forgot it at home.
Oh, you know what? My feelings are not hurt that you did not do that.
I was gonna bring a dish and whoever wants it out. Me, I love it.
It's a little strong salad dressing on.
I don't
know.
That's Miss Vicky's, and I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's
Just dated.
Well, she had to find an odd name because I was a Johnson in Minnesota, and there's thousands of Johnsons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Here,
she
hope
found
you don't
my
mind,
name in the newspaper.
Glendora.
Really? She
Glendora,
didn't
she's
want
got a
her
public
children
access show on
confused
TV.
with all
She
Johnsons.
records a lot of
And
videos
the
on
V
all
is a
that.
victory.
And she might get bits and
Vernetta.
pieces of this for maybe a show.
Yeah, N-E-T-T-A,
And
yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
it's all over YouTube. She's all on YouTube.
Oh, really? See, I haven't looked her up. I haven't looked her up, but that's cool. No, I don't care.
Huh?
I have a plate.
I won't say anything political.
No, okay, well, sure.
Just
Why
kidding.
don't you sit with us at the table?
All right, so
It's a little break there.
Very
I think
good,
there's
so-
gonna be. We'll figure it
That
out.
looks really good. It's really
It's
cool.
word of mouth. Wonderful.
here we
And
are.
what is this? Is this?
Here we are, July 25th.
Like chicken
The
nuggets
Vegetarian
with,
Club,
and liver and orange sauce.
It's Glendora, and
Only
the people that showed up here is up.
Oh, this is. And what
File
makes
cabinets
up
in
the
my
meat
legs.
They're meatless
Oh, well,
meatballs?
that's the problem. You
Yeah.
gotta find your
Soy.
Yeah, we gotta.
inches of non-file cabinet.
Soy not good for you?
Yeah.
Okay, does it bother you or? meatballs?
It's a post office.
Yeah, it's right, it
Oh,
should
it's
be
right
right
there.
up, right up behind you there.
Did you start this club?
Yeah, meatless meatballs.
This is Asians. Looks delicious. Did you start this club?
Yes,
You started it.
yes, 6 years ago.
What was why did you start it? What was the theme? It's
Well, I
vegan,
can't
I know.
stand the way they
I've
treat
watched some
animals.
appetizers,
Ha.
which is
Oh,
chips
okay.
And
fish.
so we started the vegetarian.
Oh, okay,
So,
sounds good. We're gonna let you stay then, because you brought dessert.
Who
made the salad?
I figured everybody would have.
Very good, so, okay.
It's delicious.
What is it?
It's
All
Worcestershire.
creatures of our God and
And it
King,
gives you a little bit of a bite.
lift up your
I
hearts and
usually
let
have
us
lots of
sing.
them, and that's the nasturtium.
Just be kind,
Don't be cruel.
though cows and pigs leave them alone.
Here, Scott, right on the corner.
Though horses, hens,
Give me a
and
seat
chickens too. Stop the cruel.
Greg, is there
Did you
more
put the
seats
sign
out in the
on
hall?
The,
Bring
Hallelujah,
those three in, or?
hallelujah,
Stand up.
hallelujah.
Maybe it's-
No, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah.
We can use the
Can I
one
get
with
right
this
to
one right
song?
here.
No,
Yeah.
that is written by
I'm
Saint
not.
Francis of Assisi.
And I'm gonna get another chair.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Sit right next to Glen.
saint who loved the animals.
Who made the veggies?
I think Gray's getting another chair also.
How did you do it?
So are
Scott,
we all
I think maybe
eating?
you fit in the middle there. I can sit over here.
Are we all eating?
You
Alright.
sauteed?
I
I can write it down, I didn't bring the
Almost.
recipe. It's not mine, it's a,
Are you
to
saying
get in
for
this
your
book
part?
I have, the recipe has to be 500 years or older. It has to be currently used in a culture, right? And it also has to be, it has some kind of health
Yes, I'll
benefit
have
that the
Thank
people.
you, thank you. Would you like some
So I
water?
think this one is from
Lenny, you want some water?
Morocco.
Okay, we're
Is
going
there a
around the
sauce
table,
on it?
everybody.
No,
We're
it's
all
just,
Everybody,
it's just,
everybody, we're going
vegetable.
around the
We
table.
need your, can you slide
oh,
down?
sorry.
Or we'll just slide this chair down.
We're going around the table, everybody say her, his name. We'll start here.
Here, we'll start here.
Can you do that, Tim?
Start with you.
Start with me.
Yeah,
I'm
over
Nora.
here, Zane. Nora, I'm Vicky. I'm
Vicky.
Madie.
Joyce.
You're gonna be trapped there.
What's
Go
your
on.
name?
Elaine.
Elaine.
Your turn, Grandma.
Vernetta.
Zane.
Zane.
And then Gabriel's over
And
there.
Gabriel's in the corner, he has to be counted.
That
Oh,
don't
you
need
got it, even though he's not eating. This is very colorful. Delicious.
Did everybody say his or her name?
Scott.
I'm Scott here.
There's my voice. Now, everybody go around the table, starting with Glendora. What town? Nassau?
I suppose Gilderland or Albany. Brainerd.
Brainerd.
Gelderland.
Houston.
You're right, you're from Houston.
You drove a long way to get here. Texas?
Yeah.
Did everybody say his or her name?
Gilderland.
East Greenbush?
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm from
Now,
Poughkeepsie.
You're from Poughkeepsie?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go around the table and everybody say one thing you're thankful for. Glendora, I'm thankful for all these people who came to help the animals.
I'm thankful for being here.
Thankful for what?
Being here.
Oh, for being here, yes. just that.
Here, and I'm just thankful for life
Oh, good.
and for what you're doing. I think it's wonderful. Why you started this one. It's a good idea.
I'm thankful for all my good friends.
I didn't hear
Both of
what's
them?
going
What are you
on.
thankful for?
Yeah, both of them.
I'm thankful for everything good and positive.
Is this your drink here? That's, like water in there?
I don't know, hon. We did battle and do, yeah.
Greg, are there any more cups out there?
Mom, it's your turn.
Did you finish the thankful
It's
for?
your
No.
turn, Mom.
Here's a cup.
It's your turn to say what
Oh, I
thing.
brought some,
I'm thankful
I
for
brought a
new
most of them.
experiences.
Madeline,
Yes, dear.
did you finish the thankful?
No, not yet, honey.
Did everybody say
Zane,
thankful?
what are you thankful
Here's
for?
another one.
Okay, now we'll
You're gonna
start.
need
Not yet,
I
honey.
I would say thank you. I'm
Okay.
thankful.
I'm gonna get
I'm
some
thankful
water.
for
You
saving
take it out of the
the
tap and you have it in your
animals
refrigerator? or-
Right.
natural resources.
Oh, you have it with us in
And
the fridge.
filling my
Say it again, honey. They didn't hear you. Say
It's
it
in
again.
the one in the bottom.
Okay, I'm thankful for saving the animals' resources and
Yeah, we were
filling
here
my
like last month.
Did you hear it, Glen? And?
Yeah.
And filling his tummy.
Madie.
Very good, very good. I like that resource.
He's thankful for sleeping.
Me too.
3 o'clock.
Gabriel's in the car.
Keep going.
She really can't.
Yeah,
And we done to everybody?
Yeah.
Where's the
So yeah, God is talking.
Okay, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Okay, the superintendent of schools said at the school board meeting, our student body suffers from 7 dwarf syndrome. Do you know what that is, folks?
No.
Every
No.
7th kid is dopey.
Wonderful.
Now, Madeline, can you lead us in song, or,
What would you like me to sing, Glenn?
well, do
Anything?
you have the songs to pass out?
I do not. I do not know where they are right now.
Okay.
The box is right next to the printer right over there.
No. Glennie, is it on, what's this, Greg?
That's the vegetarian club folder,
Oh.
but what we want is in that little box over there.
Right here?
Yeah,
All right,
there's
Madeline,
some
can
way
we
can
sing
do
them
that.
for them?
Well, we're trying, Glennie, we're trying to find them.
Oh, we're
You
gonna
can just
try to
pick them
find
out of there.
All right.
It's,
Just-
I'll
just
take
take
Now,
it.
that.
around the table,
I
everybody,
don't know, there's a
what,
whole bunch of stuff.
everybody
Yeah.
around the table, what were you doing 10 years ago?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Trying to remember what we did 10 years before that.
I know one thing I was doing 10 years ago.
What were you doing?
I'm not even 10 yet.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, I was doing television. What were you doing, hon?
Oh, what was I doing?
I was watching.
Here's the song. And, these are the vegan books.
I was writing books.
You were writing books, really?
Thank you, Greg.
Writing
Okay.
my memoirs.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Zane, can you reach these for them and pass them out for me, buddy?
Everybody could
Yes,
write
Dad.
it.
Almost the same as hers.
Yes, they are the same.
Is that the same
Same
one?
thing, yeah.
What make is it?
And there's the,
We'll sing Let There Be Peace on Earth.
Thank
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Very nice, very nice. Thank you.
All you people did very
I'm
well.
going to pass this, or you can maybe pass them to me.
Yeah, we'll put them in one big,
And the last one,
Greg,
Maddie?
you have room?
yeah, I'm fine.
This is Coming Thankful People. I'm saying it 8,000 times and I still don't know the tune. It's very sad. I
This is
don't know
the
why.
same one. This is Let There Be Peace on Earth.
You thankful people.
Joyce, get him out first.
I'm trying
The
to
fourth
remember.
Here you go.
We know
Right
this
here.
one.
Oh, thank you.
Do you? You know the tune? That's good. All right, why don't you start then?
Come, ye thankful people, come, raise the song of harvest home. All is safely gathered in, ere the winter storms begin. God our Maker doth provide, for our wants to be supplied. Come to God's own temple, come, raise a song of harvest home.
Very nice.
Oh, goody, you all did
I
so
said,
well.
don't.
We're going around the table, starting with me. Where do you want to be 10 years from now?
I'm 90.
20.
You're 90?
I want to be on a
Thank you.
flight to another great, wonderful body.
Okay.
Hey, I want
10
to be
years.
traveling,
Years from now.
talking about my memoir, which is about what you're trying to do. Save the animals.
Oh, isn't that nice? A round of applause.
Yay.
Spreading
Okay.
the good word,
Animals.
Where do you
like
want
you're
to be
doing.
10 years from now?
Now,
That's
let's
a good one for
see.
years ago.
10 years ahead.
What do you?
Well, 10 years from now, I'd like to still be here. I'd like to still be doing what I do, which is caring for animals.
What animals are you caring for?
I have a rescue group called Every Cat Counts,
Ah,
and I help people do trap, neuter, return.
well then you know Frank Bartholomew.
That's
Somewhere.
very interesting. Keep it
Sounds
up.
familiar.
Because they take in feral cats
Oh.
and what's it called again?
Trap, neuter, return.
Next.
There's a name
What?
of, yeah, I know, I don't remember the name either.
What are you gonna do in 10 years, Joyce?
What am I gonna do?
10 years I won't be here.
I think the owner of Mohawk Honda, the lady, she takes in feral cats.
Really? Good for her.
The owner of Mohawk?
Mohawk Honda, I think. That's what I heard once, but I don't know.
Are we off the subject here? Is
Joyce,
everybody done?
Joyce's turn. No.
You have to eat, Glendora.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I told you.
Sorry,
didn't I?
Elaine.
What?
Elaine?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd like to be in this area making artwork.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
you want to?
Okay.
She's all right, Zane. We are ready for you.
Okay, Elaine.
10 years from now, I'll be doing the same thing. Same thing, because I'm going to be 18.
Wow.
Nothing, just get a small little job.
What did you say? You want a little small shop?
Small little job.
Small
So,
job.
do you want to go to college?
I can, except I won't do anything. I don't know what to think of.
What's your job gonna be?
My job's going to be, I don't know yet.
Okay.
He doesn't know?
Scott, over there on the stove, honey, there's a package that Gardein comes in, and I'd like these people to hear what's on the package. It's right on the stove, honey.
10
Yeah,
years I'm not gonna be here.
it's on the burner.
How old
back
are you?
burner
I'm
photo.
85.
Oh, you might very well still be here. You look very
Oh.
healthy.
Yeah, you could be
Did you
here.
see it, hon?
This here?
Is it Gardein? Meatballs?
No, we're the ice cream.
Asian slaw. Oh, gardenia.
No, we're the ice
It's a
cream
package.
It's a gardenia chicken
Right.
shop. I work in ice
in the
cream.
No.
birds here.
Meatballs. Meatballs,
The
honey.
meatballs are on the
Every
floor.
day.
People will
get an ice
smile.
cream.
Scott, they're over on that side of the
Happy because they're getting ice cream. They all got
That'll
the
be
same.
$1.
Yes,
That's a good.
they're all
Oh,
garden.
meatless meatball.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody, Scott has something to read to you.
Yeah, I'll be having.
This is what you're eating is gardenia, makes
Gardein, I think it is.
gardenia classic meatless meatballs.
Plastic?
Classic. Classic.
Classic,
Classic.
classic, classic,
Together, classic.
classic.
They thought you said
14 grams of protein, so that's all good. Cooks in 8 minutes and 0 milligrams of sodium.
okay.
Non-GMO.
Mama,
And
Great, don't you want to sit here?
so
No, I'm fine, so.
There's plenty of room.
So I'm okay, I gotta watch the camera.
so I gotta try this. What do you think?
Oh.
What are the ingredients, Scott?
The ingredients, where are they?
I think I took yours.
Water,
Water.
textured vegetable protein,
You
So
hear
would
this,
that be
everybody?
soy?
soy protein, concentrated barley malt extract, canola oil, vittle, wheat gluten, soy protein, enriched flour, wheat flour, riboflavin?
Yeah, riboflavin, whatever that is.
Yeah. Folic acid, what's this here?
exactly
Methyl
So
Who knows?
Take your.
exactly 2.
Well, that's enough to get the idea.
Methylcellulose.
Yes, we get the
Does
idea.
anybody have any questions? They're $4.50 a package.
And there's,
Did you make them?
No, honey, you get them at
Sorry, pull that out.
Where do you-
Price Chopper,
Oh, okay.
Hannaford, they come in that package.
Walmart,
right,
Hannaford's, or ShopRite.
Everything Gardein does is vegan. They have no vegetarian food. They're all
I'm
vegan.
gonna sit on your lap.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Unlike Morningstar,
Yes.
which
He's
also
sleeping
has
right
egg whites
Did
and.
you
Yeah, I
want
guess so.
you're
All of
done,
the
Scott?
singing
I like
and everything.
Morningstar, some of like the
Yeah,
bean
that's-
burgers.
Yum.
Yeah.
Depends upon which one. Some of them are vegan, but most of them are not.
Those aren't the,
Are not.
No.
one,
They make a quinoa,
What were they made of?
I can't think what it is, quinoa and something
but
else.
it
That's
tastes
delicious
just
and
like
they are
chicken
vegan,
with
but not many
bean
stores
sauce
carry them.
on it.
Now, everybody,
4 servings, and the serving size is 3 meatballs, so you get 12 meatballs for $4.
Not bad.
Yeah,
That's a good price.
yeah.
now everybody, next week, the Glendora Vegetarian Club is going to be on Channel 6. Got it, hon?
Mm-hmm.
WRGB, 5 to 7 p.m. news, and doing a commercial, asking people to be vegan.
Really?
Yeah.
And what channel was it, Glennie?
What'd you say?
What,
Sue?
what channel?
6.
6.
6, channel 6.
And,
Channel 6.
now what you can do,
Send the VCR.
you can call up WRGB and ask for the traffic department and ask them what time did you schedule Glendora's commercial. They'll tell
Okay.
you. They'll tell you what time.
They do it once a-
Gregory, don't you want to play one of them on the monitor?
Well, in the Mediterranean.
Yeah, if you want to see,
You have the new one,
see one of our
Greg?
commercials or. Well, we have
Now that costs $1,000.
Yeah,
big selection.
Really?
What cost?
And it reaches 48,000 people. So times 5 appearances, that's about
So that's 1 a day.
250,000 impressions.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Go vegan.
Go vegan.
And Gregory will show you.
Okay, yeah, I could show you, sure.
Now,
One of them
does
there's-
anybody have any announcements? Anything you want us to know? Okay.
What do you got?
Well, I'm new to this, so I found a book on Amazon just about vegan cooking for beginners, and that's me. So,
You too.
I wanted to learn about it and see what, what it takes. I'm still reading the book, but I got it on Amazon.
That's the best way to do it, or just, you can Google recipes, there's a million. I'll tell you a funny meme though, Scott, somebody sent to me. Says, what you do when you first become vegan and you're not sure what you're doing. And the first one is a crock pot, the second one is a frying pan, the third one is a toaster oven, and the fourth one is a regular toaster, and each one there's a coconut. It's a joke. Yeah, it's a joke. I guess not that funny joke, but it was a joke. I guess it's more visual than anything.
No,
But it
where's
really made me laugh.
Bernetta? Where is Bernetta?
They're right here.
Great. Madam, will you give Vernetta the advertiser
I'm over here,
article
Glennie.
to read for us?
Oh, okay, go ahead, Scott.
Just the advertiser article.
Well, he's going to show it here.
Oh, you want, what
By
is
the way,
it?
that forks over knives.
Am I in the way?
You know the forks
No,
over
you're fine.
knives?
So.
I've never read it.
Come sit next to me.
Well, I never read the book. I saw the video and I said, oh yeah. So anyway, it's all vegan. Forks over knives.
All right.
Anyway, I have that one. That's a really great.
Maybe Scott would like to read that.
Yeah, I'll read
Forks
Okay.
over knives. That's
it.
These are all in the advertiser. How many people read the advertiser?
I do.
Newspaper? Advertiser newspaper?
You probably don't get it up there.
I, don't,
You
I
do?
was like, I don't even.
I don't even know the
about
name of
that.
the paper, I don't know about the paper.
Okay, Bernetta.
Bernetta, if you would read a couple of these.
In 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't like owls very much. But you can.
I gave her 2, Glennie.
I'm not into the meatballs.
I guess I'll advertise my memoir,
Good idea.
the book I
The advertiser, July 12th, 2018. You want me to read the article?
Yes, the
Glendora
whole thing. And
Vegetarian
you've got
Club.
a good voice. You have a lovely voice. Go.
Yesterday,
Can I have one?
Channel 10 Albany produced 3 new
I love them.
commercials by Glendora for July, August, September. No snowman suit allowed. Glendora has invited a member of Amy's family to be a guest speaker at the Glendora Vegetarian Club. The Amy's Vegetarian Pie and a pocket sandwich made with organic vegetables and grains. Here in a handy to whole sandwich is Amy's original pot pie filling of organic vegetables and tofu simmered in the same delicacy flavored sauce that makes the pot pie so popular. Dairy free and it tastes great. Meet with us the last Wednesday of the month, July 25th, 6 p.m., 45 Elm Street, Nassau.
Okay, that's good. Gregory, you wanna play us a commercial?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is one of Glendora's commercials that she made up recently. This is a vegan. We call it vegan number 6 here. And this is one of the more recent ones. You can just watch the.
How much dollars did it cost?
Oh, okay.
Watch it here.
There you
$1,000,
are.
yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna try start it up there. Okay, it goes. It's like 30 seconds. It goes pretty quick.
But it costs that much. Those advertisers.
Okay.
Hi folks, it's Glendora. A man went into a restaurant and said, "Is the chef in?" And the waitress says, "No, he went out to eat." The next time you go to the supermarket, bypass the meat counter, go to the frozen food cases and load up your grocery cart with veggie meat, hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine. And my cat is vegan.
There she is, our little sweet girl.
Okay, that's one.
Very nice, Glenny, good job.
Really?
That's like, thank you.
Vernetta, would you give Vicky the next advertiser article to read?
Okay, the next one is this one. Another one, Greg.
Folsom's her meat.
All right, so I'm sure.
Go ahead, honey.
That's first I've seen it, that name.
This one, about a freighter carrying
Yes.
a load of red paint, collided with a freighter carrying a load of purple paint. At last report, the crew both ships were marooned. All this week, Glendora has been on the 6 p.m. News Channel 10, helping people go vegan.
.com.
.com.
That's her kitty.
.com. .comcat is endearing, appearing at the end of the announcement. Last week we ate Amy's Thai green curry simmered organic fire roasted sweet potatoes and red bell peppers with organic green beans, yellow zucchini, and tofu in a homemade curry sauce.
Good.
I am served over fragrant jasmine rice. Sounds wonderful. We meet at 45 Elm Street on the southwest lawn on the banks of the Bellotti
The
Hill,
Valatia Kill.
Glacier Hill. 6 p.m. on the last Wednesday of the month. Bring a potluck. No meat. Glendora, 518-610-5810.
Good job.
Okay, here's another commercial.
Did you do 3 different commercials?
We've done, I think we've done 5, honey.
We've done like
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of them there.
Wow.
But yeah, this one is we shot this one right outside here, and outside when she's wearing a red, white, and blue. This is pretty interesting.
Oh.
So here we go.
She's totally blind.
This is it. So
Hi folks, it's Glendora.
Sure.
A man wanted to join Paranoid
Make it
Anonymous,
louder.
but they wouldn't tell him where they held the meeting. The next time you go to the supermarket,
Yes, can you make it
bypass the
louder?
Can you make it louder?
counter and go to the frozen food cases and load up your grocery cart with veggie meat, hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine. And my cat is vegan too.
And there she is again.
How about some audio, Greg?
oh yeah, I turned it up.
Now,
Can you play it again? I missed the first one.
Get it. Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, let me hear. I'll do it one more time here. So just
You can do it one more
Elaine,
time.
could you read the third advertisement?
A
Would you say
man wanted to join Paranoids Anonymous, but they wouldn't tell him where they held the meeting. The next time you go to the supermarket, bypass the meat counter and go to the frozen food cases and load up your grocery cart with veggie meat, hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine. And my cat is vegan too.
Good job, Lenny. Very nice.
Very
Now,
nice.
Channel 10
To say
took
meow.
that commercial and made their own, and at the end, they had .com saying, meow.
Oh, I would love to see that.
And then out of .com's mouth, you know, a little bubble, the way they do it, it said, go vegan.
And did they
Look
play?
at Channel 10.
Did they play that one already?
Well, it's in their possession, honey.
Oh, okay,
I,
good.
I don't know what my, what they want, you know, if they'll let me have it or play it. I don't know if they will.
Too cute.
They've never said.
They own the copyrights to it?
Well,
They
yeah.
probably own the copyrights to it.
I was asking Elaine.
To read the next one?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have any.
Oh.
Can I read it?
Another what, Blaine? Was she
Sure.
reading another advertiser?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on
Can
one
I
sec.
read it?
You certainly may.
What a kid, I love it.
That's the age you want to
Okay,
get.
the
I like
next
the fact he
meeting
wants
is
to take care of the environment.
Wednesday, August 29th.
Zane, you have
That's
to
the next
read
meeting is.
the whole.
Okay.
Last Wednesday is August 29th.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go. Go
Okay.
vegan,
A
go.
woman said last year she was depressed and miserable. This year she has turned this around completely. She is miserable and depressed. A man wanted to join her paranoid anonymous, but they would not tell him where they held the meeting. Dolly said to Molly, "What do you think of red china? It's okay if it doesn't clash with the tablecloth." The advice Glendora gives is excellent. Nobody comes back for more. Some of our favorite Amy's entries that
Help her, honey.
You want me to?
She has
Okay.
it.
So you did great. Some of our favorite
Yeah, good.
Amy's entrees: Thai red or green curry, Amy's bowls, brown rice, black-eyed peas and veggies, Amy's Chinese noodles and veggies, Amy's harvest casserole bowls, Amy's roasted vegetable pizza. Next meeting is July 25, last Wednesday of the month. 45 Elm Street, Nassau Village, 6 p.m. We are having a very special dinner. What? Leftovers.
How about a round of
Good
applause?
job. You did good.
Yes,
That was very good. So.
I would like to go around the table, starting with myself, if she wants me to. What do you have to say about the food? I think it's very creative, very different, tasty, and salubrious.
Wow.
Salubrious.
Salubrious.
Yeah, I have to look that up.
How can we,
That's a $64 word?
Yeah.
I gotta look that.
Very tasty and varied. You know, many different types of food and delicious. That's all.
I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I love the salad. Who made the salad? The salad, and I can't get enough of the, what do you call it?
tagine.
Tagine. Yum. Very good.
everything is scrumptious, absolutely out of this world delicious. I wish I could keep eating it all.
Take another plate home, Joyce, okay?
I really like all the food. I like how it goes together, even though we didn't know who was bringing what. And it goes. It's a vegetables, grains. You know, to get your protein in there. So and salad. It's really good.
Okay, mine, I like the food actually really did, except without the greens it looked a little hot.
The
You
greens
want
look
to see
hot.
more greens? You mean?
No, without the greens it looked a little like hottish.
Oh, it
It's
looked,
yellow.
oh, you were looking
red.
at color.
The taste was good.
Yeah.
The taste was good,
Yeah, I particularly liked the salad. The salad really picked up everything else that was in here.
Yeah.
I'll always
Yeah.
make my Asian salad. It's
Well,
the
that's
easiest thing you
good.
can make.
And I liked everything, tried a little bit, and I liked the color that was on the plate. From the salad to the meatballs, so it was a good dinner,
Yeah, what about the meatballs? Aren't they good?
Yeah.
Yes.
delicious.
They really are. Now, are we ready for dessert, folks?
Not
Yeah.
quite.
I didn't know we were having
Not
dessert.
quite.
Yeah.
Madeline, you want to bring on the ice cream, and Greg, you want to bring on the ice cream cones, son?
Sure, yeah.
We're not quite done eating, Glennie.
Not
Glennie, you
quite ready?
certainly are not done.
Are
eating.
you okay?
Yeah,
Glendora, you need
You
to
haven't
eat.
eaten even half of your plate.
Yeah, I was a cook, you know, and I ate quite a lot.
While you were cooking, eh?
I played a lot too.
Greg's getting the ice cream cone.
What brand are these?
Madeline, you're getting, there's
I ate a quarter of my food.
there's about 6 pints. And spoons, you need
6
spoons,
pints of
Madeline?
ice.
They're very,
Wow.
I ate as much as you.
expensive, I haven't put in the food pantry. They're organic, just nothing but semolina.
They're all good. Yeah.
George,
What kind of noodles are they?
Here's one more.
Who made the noodles dish? The
Uh,
flat noodles.
I did.
What kind of noodles?
I just
She
asked.
just asked that. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of them. They're just an organic semolina noodle.
So it has egg in it?
No wheat.
No, no egg.
No egg?
No
That
egg.
good for you.
No, I don't eat it.
That's
so.
bad.
You
Egg.
know what? Those soba noodles are really good. The Japanese ones that are buckwheat. Those are real filling.
What is?
Gregory
Soba
wants to
noodles.
play you,
They
Gregory
cook
wants to
like
play you another commercial, folks.
Oh, good.
And
Oh
I know-
yeah, there's a.
I know where she's going to be in 10 years. She's going to be on television.
Oh,
Our little one.
Zane?
Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
not a television.
What are we
I'm
doing?
gonna have a little ice cream shop.
Now you decided what kind of a little shop.
Right here, she's your Glendora. She's wearing the yellow suit here.
Yeah.
that has-
Okay, hold in.
$10 a day.
Hi, folks. It's Glendora. I regret to inform you that tonight's
Louder,
meeting of the Clear
please.
Wines Club Start. has been canceled.
Greg,
due
turn
to
up the
unforeseen
audio.
circumstances.
He did.
Now go back to the
Next
beginning.
time
Start
Okay.
again.
Alright. All right, here we go.
Start it again, Greg.
That's a sharp
Hi,
suit
folks.
you're wearing.
It's Glendora. I regret to inform you that tonight's meeting of the Clairvoyance Club has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. Folks, the next time you're in the supermarket, will you bypass the meat counter, go to the frozen food cases, and load up your grocery cart with veggie meats? Turkey, hamburger, chicken, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine. And my kitty cat is vegan too.
Very nice.
Meow.
All right. So.
Madeline, will you get the ice cream?
Yes, I will, Glennie.
There's
I'd be
about
happy
7
to.
pints, and it has to come out a little bit soft.
And here's bananas.
Oh, what are they? Scott, what did you make?
I,
Oh, thank you.
I'll get you the recipe, it's very easy to make, but I thought everybody would bring a dish, so I thought I'd try to bring something for dessert,
Oh,
appetizer, and
Yeah, good for you.
Sounds
I'll
good.
get the cone.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'll get the
Oh, let me
cone.
leave that back. I'll go get the ice cream.
It's an entertainment there.
Yeah. That little baby boy is still sound asleep.
Oh, he'll put
Oh,
you
thank
sleep
you,
right
Zane.
now.
Oh,
He's
he's
down.
out.
You can have
It's gonna be up tonight
cinnamon
now.
baked
Yeah,
bananas.
great.
They look delicious too. I can't wait to try one.
You know, if someone has a paper and something to write with, I can write down the recipe. She wants it.
This one is,
Have it.
What?
that's what you're gonna have,
Cool.
and I slaved over a hot stove
That
all
looks
day.
so good. All day.
All day for
What
about
did you
30
do?
seconds, you know. You can,
Oh, sounds good.
See, these
Everything in
are
it is
cinnamon baked bananas.
if you look in the bottom left, it said it came from the vegan cookbook for me,
Oh, really, huh?
Okay, vegan cookbook for beginners.
so. I was gonna do a casserole, but I better try it on myself first
Yeah, right.
before I bring it here.
I always try it on everybody else. That's just what I do. I'm like, I'll just make this.
That's
See
what
how
I
it
do. If
comes
a new
out.
recipe, I just
Whatever.
try it on everybody else. If
Yeah.
they happen to like it, fine.
Three
If they
should be
don't,
enough for us.
it's okay.
Well, there's nothing to
Greg,
like here.
That'll
Yeah,
be
three's enough.
Greg,
That'll
want me
be
to tell
good
you
with
where the
ice
cones
cream.
are?
That on ice cream.
Yeah, we have the
Put
cones.
them in a-
And now, and Greg, in the
Yeah, the cones are
in
right.
the
Yeah, just put
pantry,
ice
Greg,
cream
there's
down.
another cone,
You saw
Not
it.
yet.
another box of cones
Yeah, we're
Oh, it's
not.
right here.
in
It's
the
right
pantry, in
Oh, okay, all
the
right.
blue cooler.
Yeah, I think I got the box here. So I got the box of cones here. So.
Salted
That's
caramel
good.
slices.
Is this your copy?
There's some cones there.
It's my copy.
That's gonna take.
I'm just gonna see how
Here, I don't need, we can
Yeah.
have 1.5 copies.
No, I need
Yes.
this.
You know what else?
What if
I've known this. I
Is
was-
I have to write my recipe on the bottom of this one.
Can I try it?
Oh,
But you got
okay.
two recipes on one.
Now, folks, do you
Okay.
know that the Glendora Vegetarian Club Club is also a television show, and that you are going to be on television.
Right.
Zane, your
And you'll
first
probably
You're gonna be on TV.
I'll be
You'll
happy.
probably be on the internet by tomorrow afternoon.
Yes.
YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
Wait till you get our bill. We get union wages.
Madeline, we ought to get a piece of paper and have everybody write their name and telephone number.
Glennie, I'm doing ice cream.
But I like to write your jokes.
Hello, everybody. In my
like to
class,
remember
I
them
hope
and
you're
share
jealous
It's
of
a
me.
joke book. A joke book.
There's
tell me
some
about
paper
I
right
bet you're
behind that.
jealous because
Behind
I'm
the
on the internet.
Right behind the printer and the
I'm
printer.
retired now.
You just take some there.
Do you have a pen or pencil too? I don't know.
Yeah, I have, here you go.
Almost
Here I go, there's
3
a marker.
You
Vegan
retail.
recipe.
Right.
A Chat with Glendora is on 71 TV
Oh, okay.
stations from Boston to San Diego.
Your glasses.
Thank you.
I'll just clean this up later.
What's it say?
Cinnamon baked
Or did
banana.
somebody say, what does it say?
Cinnamon baked banana.
It's,
It's a
Yeah,
recipe.
well, yeah.
It's cinnamon baked bananas is what we're having for dessert.
yeah, I want some of that, man.
And I think I'll just put ice cream on top of a cinnamon baked banana.
Ooh.
Are you totally
What is it called? Oh,
vegan? Are you
yeah.
totally vegan?
What is it called?
I'm not
sandwich.
totally,
Oh, wait, a
still
banana
new to this.
split.
But
banana
I'm always wondering why
No,
some
because
people
it's
buy
really
them.
darn hard to do.
No problem. The reason I'm asking, if anybody is totally vegan, there is chocolate on the,
Little cones?
yes. So I just wanted to let you know, I didn't want to give you
yeah,
some.
I'm fine.
Everybody's still.
I'm okay.
All righty.
I'll put my ice cream on there.
Is
that's
your
sweet.
recipe very difficult? What are you calling it, tahini?
Okay. Tagine is actually a real cooking ware they use in Morocco. It's made out of clay. I have one. I've never made this in one of those because I need a big one. But you need a big saucepan.
Okay.
Unless you want to just cut the recipe down, but it makes a lot.
It makes a lot.
But that's a whole recipe there. But basically, a tagine itself is a ceramic
Yeah, usually.
bottom that you put over an open flame,
Get ice cream.
right, on the stove or on your gas range or even in a fire, and then you put this cone-shaped
This is like
cover
the-
over it, and everything
It
simmers
was
in
right
there.
there.
You see?
Over
Is that
there.
what you do?
I do not. It sounds good, right? No, but some people do. So traditionally in Morocco,
Are you
that's
going
how
to
you
eat any
cook
more
your
of
meat
your dinner?
with your potatoes.
Because then
Everything's
you'll
in,
have the
so then you eat it
banana
off the
with
dish.
ice cream.
Right?
Zane?
I cook it in a
Hey, you want to have
saucepan,
ice cream
and this
first?
recipe was written for a
Yes.
saucepan.
But is it very
Thank you.
complicated for you to tell me the recipe?
Where's that?
Really?
Where's that? I need a
It's
plate.
very
There's
simple.
a fork
Should you
here.
tell me or email it to me?
No.
Whatever you want.
You
It's
wanna
basically
put
3
Now,
carrots.
everybody, what are we going to do for next month?
No.
Everybody?
3 carrots.
What are we going to do for next month? What would you like to do for next month's
And-
meeting?
So Greg, you don't think she's
Any ideas?
3 potatoes.
Scott, got any
3
ideas?
potatoes. You want
Um,
whatever potato you want.
I'll find something in the cookbook, I'll try.
And both
I
of
mean-
those things need to be peeled and sliced.
Madeline, any ideas for next month?
Peeled and sliced.
Contacts.
I'm sorry, Glenn, what?
Vicky, any ideas for next month's
next
meeting?
I have a good idea.
She,
I do a lot of
Yes.
Indian curries.
2 onions.
Maybe we can help start a commercial.
to be a little like.
Well, I don't think you're gonna be here next month.
you're not gonna be here.
They're on their way to Saudi
Diced,
Arabia.
not diced,
Wow.
diced onions. Cut them up, small.
What
Cut
reason,
them
honey?
small.
Would you like me to
Their
get?
father works there.
He works there.
And now.
3
You
cloves
know,
of
he's
garlic.
working there now, yeah.
This side. Right here, ice cream.
Yeah, what?
Here, ice cream.
On a
And you
cone?
Yeah,
Oh,
mince
goody,
it, or you
goody.
cut
got
Oh,
it?
boy, yeah,
Slice it
thank you.
fine,
welcome.
right? So you cut. One
Oh, that's
one
good, Madeline.
butternut squash,
That's what I thought.
peeled.
The whole squad?
What's
The
your
whole
daddy
squash.
doing?
I know.
in
So
Saudi
get a
Arabia?
smaller one.
What's he
Peeled.
doing? He wants to know what his daddy's doing.
Seeded and
You know what
cubed.
he's doing? He's sleeping right through all of
Yes.
this. That's
Are they going to school there?
I guess so. He's missing
And then
those.
Children will be going to
3
school there, yes.
tablespoons of
Really?
Yeah.
vegetable oil. I personally use olive oil. I don't use vegetable oil. 3 tablespoons.
And
yeah, all that stuff. Okay, 1 can of garbanzo beans.
Yum. Yeah, it makes a lot.
As you can see, it makes a lot of
It makes a lot.
Yeah, right.
When
You
will
know,
they
do
be
you know
back?
what they call the liquid from garbanzo
Probably
beans?
next summer.
No.
Does anybody know what it's called? The liquid from garbanzo beans.
They say to save it and use it, I know
It's like gold to vegans.
Really?
It's used in so many things, and I cannot think of what it's called.
Did
I had cookies made out of it.
Yeah, you just pour the whole can in.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah, and you use the juice. So, okay, and then 1 can of diced tomatoes, 14 ounces. 14 ounces of the diced tomatoes. And both of the garbanzos and the
Your,
tomatoes are
bananas
with the
with
juice.
ice
You put the
cream is
juice in. Don't strain it.
Add the juice?
Yeah.
Could I go around the table, please, and would everybody give an opinion on veganism? Veganism is the only way to go. Your turn.
I like that.
Everything created on this earth.
So what is
Has a
the
reason for
chocolate
being.
part of the
Good.
ice cream?
That's what
or
she's
the
saying.
You hear that,
It's
folks?
part of the cone.
Yes.
No.
Hear it again. Hear it again, honey.
Everything that has been created, you know, it's in my book, has a reason for being. And we are not more important than the tiniest being.
Yes, I think.
Everything comes from seed, plant and animal.
Very nice.
And,
Very nice.
and that's one of the reasons you want to be vegan, because it all is precious. Plant and animal. Don't take more than you need.
Next.
What's my definition of veganism?
No. What do you think of it?
What do I think of it?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a
Well, I think it's a great idea, and I wish everybody would become vegans, because there's enough good food out there that's just as tasty.
okay. The house.
But no, we don't, enough people don't know about it, so we need to educate.
What does vegan or whatever that means?
What does vegan mean?
No, I know what vegan, but we're talking about veganism. I don't know what
Get over that.
What does veganism mean?
No animal products.
Oh,
No honey, no fur, no leather.
That's true. There's no honey. Right?
No honey?
Hey, right in the animal.
No, it
Nothing
belongs
with
to the
any-
animal.
No, you're
Belongs
right.
to the
You're right.
bees.
She just needs glasses.
Wow.
well, Mama.
Vegan.
You
Vegan.
can't eat honey because of from bees?
They work too hard for it. It's not right to steal it from them.
She's like,
You know what? That's a good. You know what? I was in a native gardeners group in Houston, and they had a professor come in and talk about bees. It was really interesting. He had to talk, and I didn't know this, but he was talking about native bees specifically, not the European honeybees that we get our honey from. So he was talking about, native bees produce only a tiny pocket of honey. You can never harvest it because it's only for themselves, and native bees don't usually sting you. Anyway, the point is, I was like, I had an epiphany moment. Thank you. I
Maddie,
raised
what-
my hand
what-
and I said,
What do you make?
does that mean there was no
What are you
honey
making?
before the settlers came from Europe? And he's like, yeah, there was no honey in the New World.
then
The
how did
Native
we
Americans
pollinate?
didn't
How
have
did we
honey because the European honeybees weren't here.
How did we pollinate our I mean, don't forget, there was plenty of plants here
Yeah,
with the
sure.
original
Well, there's other
people.
kinds of.
Yeah, but the native
pollinators.
bees don't make hives. Native bees don't make hives. They're solitary bees. All of the native
So they
bees
just
in
did the
America.
pollination.
They brought the European honeybees here so we could have honey.
Oh.
Honey didn't exist. So what she's saying is it's true that we haven't really had, everybody in the world has not had honey for thousands of years.
Okay, keep going around the table. What do you think of veganism?
I like it. I think it's going to be I'd really have to be prepared to really go full on vegan. Because you really have to shop and cut and cook. You have to do that a lot.
Which you do already.
Which is true, but sometimes, if I really want to eat something right away, you have to have something prepared. But
But
of course,
you know
I eat
what?
nuts.
They
and
make
all
a lot of processed vegan food that's quite healthy.
that. Yeah.
Well, we have vegan puffs. You know, like cheese puffs, we have vegan puffs made out of cauliflower, they're delicious.
Oh, I love cauliflower.
Who did I miss?
Joyce?
I guess what is it you made?
Is this maples?
What do you mean?
What's the chocolate?
There's chocolate on the cone.
So you're putting a cone in, so it's a whole.
It came like that.
You.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm not.
Yeah, you wanna talk about veganism?
So,
So, what I think of veganism.
What make ice cream?
I don't know. I don't know.
Caramel?
Yeah, right there in the package it tells you.
Go ahead, Zane.
What I think of it is, what I think of veganism is good, and being a vegan is good because killing animals is not really a good thing to do. It's like killing a human.
Oh my God, I love
You
this.
know, humans are animals. We're all animals.
And it's exactly like the same thing that we're doing to animals. We're doing.
To each other.
Mhm.
Maybe if we stop killing the other
May I
animals,
you
we'll
say
stop
that
killing
was
each
just
other.
lovely?
Next,
Veganism, personally, I don't think I could be totally vegan.
Why?
Well, I'm from the farm.
No, I grew up on a farm. I hear you.
And I would have to be vegetarian first, and then maybe, but I like my butter.
Well, they have a product
She loves
called
butter.
Earth Balance, which tastes exactly like butter. Exactly. And there's
and
no
so
animal
does I
products in
can't
it.
believe it's not butter.
Yes. And there's no animal products. Because I had the same problem with butter, because most of the spreads that they make your food, like your toast, taste wet, like you poured water on it. Somebody showed me the Earth Balance. I'm telling you, it tastes exactly like
what I
butter, and you
use.
can
I
cook
like
with it
it.
just
You
like
should
butter.
try it.
There's so many different products that are
And it has
mimicking
no
real
soy in
things.
it. You
Honey,
don't
let
have
me
to
tell
do
you
it.
about,
It's
you
delicious.
take plain bread and you brush it with just
Oh, yeah, that
vegetable
was
oil, and you put a little salt on it. You would swear it was butter in the bread in the oven. Try it.
Okay. I want you to say, I want to tell you, it's Pythagoras, who was hundreds of years ago, said when we stop killing
Right.
animals, we'll stop killing each other.
Would you get
That's
a piece
right.
of paper and a pen and get
And there
their
can be
names?
no
this-
peace when we're
By the
when
way,
we
all
violence
of
on our
this
Sure,
was
yeah.
known a long time ago.
all right.
Whether it's about our climate or anything else, it
There's
was known
a clipboard
thousands of
in
years
the drawer.
ago. What are you looking for?
Right there on the top, honey, there's a clipboard door.
Zane, I really liked your speech there. That was great, buddy.
What's in there?
How old are you?
Okay,
29?
next.
29? 30?
8.
What is it that you
I'm
Oh,
8.
going on
yeah,
29 or
it was a
30?
clipboard.
I told you I'm less than 10 years old.
Yes, you are.
Did we get everybody's
Yeah, most.
opinion on
Yeah.
veganism?
Just taking a sheet of paper. There's-
Yeah, I'm new to it, but I learned about it from my niece and her significant other. They went to vegan, and they seem healthier. They're eating less food because it seems to fill them up, and they're not snacking. I like the color on the plate you get, and you're not, as you say, killing something to have to eat.
Well, I think that's well stated, Scott.
And you know, I've lost seems like about 10 pounds in about a month. You know,
Good for you.
Oh, wow.
you know.
I've lost 25 since I went vegan.
Really? Good for you.
Wonderful.
It's just a byproduct of not eating
Did you start great?
dairy ice cream every day,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
because I ate ice cream every day.
When I worked
Oh,
out, I
really?
lost 1 pound.
That's hard to break.
Yeah, that's,
When
yeah.
I worked out, I lost 1 pound.
My thing is trying to break eating cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I have
I
really
gave
good
up
vegan
milk, I
cookies
gave
made of
up ice cream,
avocado.
I-
Wow!
Oh, really?
You don't have to give
Chocolate
up ice cream.
avocado.
That's all
Well, I
vegan.
didn't know.
That's all vegan.
What kind
It's
of ice
really
cream do you
hard
want
to-
to be?
I can't have dairy products
Let me-
anyway,
I'll bring
usually.
Oh,
And
This
I
ice
don't
cream
do
is good.
gluten
What
either,
kind
so
of ice
like
cream is
anything
that?
made with wheat flour.
What did you say?
I'll
Those
get some shit.
Avocado cookies?
Avocado
Yeah,
cookies,
yeah. Those were so good.
Elaine,
So the thing with me is I burn a lot of calories, and a lot of times I eat beans or rice. I'll eat a whole dinner, but after a few hours I'm hungry, and so I need to find high calorie food, like vegetables.
Right.
I can
Yeah.
go
High
without,
calorie. I
I
think
can
it's deep.
go with
Yeah,
few
working on it
hours
right now,
without
So
yeah.
my
money.
problem is when you eat a piece of meat, it has
You want
tons
Alan
of
to do it
calories.
and you
Say
do
hi.
the
And
Tracy's
it
report?
stays in you, which is actually in my case not a
Okay.
bad. I mean, I'm.
Unless, of course, you're worried about coronary disease.
I know. Well, yeah,
Madeline,
that's right. That's why the forks over knives. That whole book is about reversing that.
Maggie,
What?
Maddie,
Yes,
I want-
yes.
Maddie,
I'm listening.
whoa, will you get everybody's name, Maddie?
Okay, so-
Will I get everybody's name for?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
here you go.
telephone number?
Sure, I'd be happy to do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
here
Greg
you
is
go.
going to give you the treasurer's report.
What
You
did
want the
what
people
did
you know
what
to
do you want to
Glendora?
get? You're reaching for something.
Yeah, the treasurer's report, honey, is that a folder?
Yeah, I have it right here. I got it right here.
Is that the folder?
No, this is your,
Oh,
Glenn, the
Greg.
folder is, Greg has it. Glenn, what do you
I'll pass
want?
this around just so you know what you're.
Oh, this is what it is.
Glenn,
Yeah.
you want
so-
name and
yeah.
phone number?
Is there
Yes,
any
please.
left
This
of
is
non-dairy?
great.
It's cashew
Oh,
milk. Yeah, it's
this
just.
In
is
your writing,
delicious.
Yes,
in
I've
your
heard people
writing.
are even lactose.
Yeah, that's. I mean.
I mean, I'm not lactose, my
But
sister
this
Greg
is.
is
has
salted caramel custard.
Greg has
Very
it.
I
good.
buy a lot of.
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right, everybody, stand still, please. Greg's going to read the treasurer's report.
All right, we're going to change your tune here a little bit. Yeah, here's the. This is Glendora calls it the treasurer's report. It's the. This is the information on the dinner here. We have this is for July. Let's see.
No, you're starting on June 27th.
June 27th, yeah. All right. Yeah, June 27th, the last meeting we have the total spent on the supper and all vegetarian material and activities is 25,310. And we have 778 pages of records. And we spent, calculate 1,172 hours spent on the Vegetarian Club
wow.
for the dinner. And that's like shopping and the dinner and a lot of different things. All right. Then okay. Then we're moving on to the, okay, 25,310. All right. Then July, I'm going to go down to July here. July, let's see here. Let's see, 25,360.
Oh, Greg, read the amount and read
Sure.
what it's for.
All right. Yeah, for the July 20th here, we have $37 spent on food for the Glendora Vegetarian Club on Friday the 20th, and we had we buy bread to feed the animals there, and we spent $20 on that, and that adds up to a lot. Then DotCom's food here, $87 for
Vegan cat food.
for vegan kibble that she eats,
Wow.
and it gets mailed and shipped in there.
That's good. Now just read the final figure, honey, as of today.
All right. Yeah, the final figure we have is 25,641
Dollars.
there, and we have 782 pages of records, and 1,236 hours of time spent on the Vegetarian Club.
Thank you, Greg.
Oh yes, yep.
That's some record keeping.
And
$25,000.
and
Yes, and you know something? I'm wondering if I should regret that. Should I put that $25,000 into the commercials on TV urging people to be vegan? Most of that $25,000 went to animal organizations. American Vegan Society, Friends of Animals. Okay, about, what do you think? What's your opinion?
What kind of response have you had from Channel 10 or Channel 6? You know, it's too soon to tell, but
Yeah. Well, people see it.
will people see it? Will they react or do anything?
You know
Yeah.
some,
How do
Glenn?
you measure your feedback?
Your commercials, if out of the 48,000 people, if 100
Yeah.
think about veganism. It's a good thing. But
That's
over
good.
the years, you have impacted thousands of animals' lives through your donations to animal groups and rescue groups. And I think if you're vegan for the animals, that is a great place to put your money.
So you would favor the vegetarian club?
I would favor the donations to the
Yeah,
to the
thank you,
groups.
that's a good opinion. Folks, got anything you wanna tell us? Any announcements, anybody?
I need that.
Not me.
You're trying to
I was talking about,
I
we were talking about that thing, I'm talking about scruff.
Oh, Scruff, yes. Oh, they're a wonderful group.
They're the ones that,
Fran, I do know Fran.
yeah, that's
Sorry.
the scruff,
Yeah.
yeah.
How many people are coming next time?
I'll be here, Glenny. Joyce will be here.
I'll probably be here. So.
Maybe, I don't know
Well,
for
we hope you
sure.
come again. We enjoyed
Yep.
meeting you, that's for sure.
Now, you want some more things to eat, Hans?
Oh my God, I'm full.
I
Stop.
have- What else
Stop.
have you got?
Me too.
Yeah, I did find it filling.
Well, thank you very much for
Oh, what did you
attending
think
this.
of the orange chicken
Oh,
mandarin?
I see there.
That was excellent.
Yeah.
Zane
Wow,
loved it.
Vegetarian
I thought
club,
that was
yeah.
a knockout.
If
Now-
you make that with rice, oh my gosh, it's
Yeah,
delicious.
you should make it with rice.
Now, that comes in a package, that,
It does come in a package, and it comes with the sauce is a little package, and if you just
That's the
heat the
Trader
sauce up in
Joe's.
hot water,
Trader Joe's has it?
it doesn't cook down as much as, you have much more sauce if you just use it right out of the package. It's very good. Yep, it's delicious.
Does anybody have, any ideas of what you'd like to eat next time?
Well, if you're gonna do more gardein, Glenny, see if you can find some of the new turkey cutlet ones, because they come with gravy.
Okay, honey.
Delicious. Or I'll
What I
look, too.
think would be fun is to have some of their burritos.
What burritos?
Everybody has a couple of burritos.
So like with crumbles and salsa and guacamole and that kind of burrito? Like a sandwich or a
Well, no, a
taco?
burrito that you hold in your hand and eat.
You know, like
The
you have
soft
a wrap.
soft shell?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You want any more of this?
What's wrong with the hard shell?
Thank you.
Taco.
We're all full.
Yeah, there's more in here.
I'm good.
It's probably
Oh,
softened.
that is so good. That was good.
Salted caramel. See, that's what I
Salted
mean,
caramel is my
The
favorite.
good news is it's very expensive, so I don't buy a lot.
I know, I understand that.
Sometimes it's on
And
sale.
that's a
Yeah,
price
try
chopper.
to-
$2.88, that's when I buy it.
Yes.
Price chopper,
Yeah.
Hannaford.
Shop.
Yeah,
What?
both of them carry it.
All of these things are at
Yeah,
Price
they're
Chopper,
all at
Hannaford,
Hannaford, yeah.
ShopRite, and
Yeah.
Walmart. All of these things are at all 4 stores. And do you know there are 99 different entrees at Price Chopper alone? 99 different entrees.
Well, Glendora in California, there's a store that's a small grocery store that just opened up, and it is totally vegan. There is not one thing not vegan in the entire store.
Yeah.
And it's selling like gangbusters out there. People are going in
Wonderful.
In
droves.
California, everything's 10 years ahead.
Let's open
Yeah, right.
one here.
I live there too.
Let's open one here, folks.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Can't we do it? You're a
Is anybody
businessman.
else gonna help? These are so good, I wanna have another one.
Yeah.
Scott, these are delicious.
I am stuffed.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
that.
Glenn, did you have any of the banana?
Yeah.
Very simple, but it's sweet.
Glendora,
Yes, darling.
try this. This is what Scott made. It's a baked banana. Here, just give it a
Yes,
fork.
that's right.
Here, I'm gonna put it in your hand.
It's on the fork, Glenny.
Well, thank you, dear.
It's a big piece, so open wide.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious.
Cinnamon.
Nutmeg,
Thank you.
maple syrup.
Easy to do.
Anybody want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Yeah.
I wanna write your jokes
The
down.
teacher said, Johnny, I think you cheated on your test. I think you copied the answers from the girl across the aisle. The first question was, who was the first president of the United States? She wrote Washington and you wrote Washington. The second question was, who was president during the Civil War? She wrote Lincoln, you wrote Lincoln. The third question was, who was president during the Louisiana Purchase? She wrote, I don't know, and you wrote, me neither.
That's cute.
Can't believe he's still sleeping over there.
Anything
didn't
else?
have a
He looks a lot like you.
Anything else anybody
Yeah.
wants to say or suggest?
Wish me luck tomorrow. I have an appraisal on my house.
Oh, good luck.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
selling your house?
I'm buying the house I'm living in. I'm trying to buy the house
Oh,
I'm
you're
living in.
buying a
Oh.
house you're living
I'm
in.
trying to,
And
yes.
where are you again?
In Brainerd, right up the road,
Brainerd.
about 7 miles.
So are you renting to own? Or?
I rent it, I've been there 8 years, or 7 years.
Wow.
And, yeah, I know, I've already paid for it once practically.
Madeline is the postmistress of the Brainerd Post Office.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I live right next door to it. So I
Oh,
go
that's
up my
very
driveway and
convenient.
across the parking
Oh,
lot.
perfect.
It was. When it came up, I was like, gosh, a little extra money, right next door. It's a good job.
Good for you.
So you wanted to praise low. We're helping low, right?
No, very high. I wanted it, so I have built-in equity. I know the price I'm paying already.
Oh, you already
I
know
already
that.
know, yeah.
Oh, so
Oh, no,
you
no,
wanted
I
a
know what
pra-
I'm paying already.
You wanted a praise time.
Absolutely.
I-
We all wanted a praise time.
Okay.
And Joyce worked in an office for an agent, and Elvis Presley came in to see her boss.
Oh.
Did he shake a head
Tell
at
us,
you?
Joyce.
Pardon me?
Tell her. Tell us.
What do you want to know?
I want to know, you saw him. What did you think of
Well, I
him?
worked at RCA Victor Records.
Yeah.
My boss was promotion manager for Popular Records,
Uh-huh.
and I introduced anybody coming in, I'd meet them, and so one day this disheveled-looking guy comes in with his manager, who was Colonel Tom Parker, and it was Elvis Presley.
Wow.
And I'm not into that kind of music, and I thought, really? Well, he wasn't famous yet.
Ah.
Oh, yeah,
He
sure.
became famous
Yes.
because of my boss.
Right.
Oh.
I only like his ballads, and he has a good voice.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the rock and roll
Yeah.
stuff.
I never got the Elvis thing, to be honest with you.
What?
I never understood the attraction to Elvis.
Well, he was unique in what he did. Nobody else had done
Nobody
that.
had done that at that time.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah, I
it
like
was.
the early Elvis and not the later
Yeah.
songs.
Right.
Each
Okay.
year in Lake George, they have an Elvis,
Oh, you're right. Look,
My neighbors
What's the
go to
word?
that. They go to
Impersonator.
his home.
yeah, Elvis impersonators come up there, and they compete, and then they have some real stars that come and do Friday, Saturday night shows. I went up about 2 years ago, and then you can see Elvis walking through town, or he can get on the Minnehaha and sing
Yeah.
in one of those boats up there. Find the wannabes that want to be in the bars there, they're just singing. Every place you look around, you see Elvis.
so were their voices good?
They were good, yeah. Probably that's.
Some of them can really impersonate, you know, they can do.
I think a
Now, with
Japanese
this
man once-
banana recipe,
Japanese Elvis.
where you say pull the peels apart, you've sliced it and
Slice it down the middle.
with the peel on it,
Yeah.
and then what? Leave the peel on it?
No.
No. I cut it in half, laid it flat on the
In the pan?
pan, and then I put all the maple
So
syrup.
she's
on it.
asking you to take the peel off first.
No, I cook it with. When I cut it in half, it just lays like this.
Right.
And then when it's done, I take the peel off after.
After
Oh,
you've
you
cooked
bake
it.
it, you
Yeah.
bake it
Bake
with
it
the
with the
peel
peel.
on.
Okay, got it.
Oh.
I'm gonna eat the last one because nobody else seems to want it, so.
No.
I'm full.
This is so tasty, I have to say.
Right.
Bananas are like ice cream, you can just eat so many of them.
Yeah, they're filling.
Yeah. No, they're not, that's what I mean.
Oh, I find bananas very filling.
Yeah, I do too.
But I figured there wouldn't be a lot of desserts or appetizers, so I'd bring.
No, it's perfect.
Oh, it's
Try
good.
it.
Yeah, banana goes
Are
with
you
ice
an
cream.
author?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
ice cream with
Yeah, I've written
banana.
a couple of books.
Oh, how
You
fiction.
got all of them, Madeline?
No, I
What, honey?
call them gut books.
What, Glen?
I have
You
to
got all
write
the
them.
names and numbers?
I have no choice.
I don't know where
Yes.
it went
Elaine
Oh,
is still,
it's right
is it Elaine? I'm
No.
sorry.
No, I don't.
She
She's
is
doing
Well,
her
pass
own.
it
No, I
around.
gave it.
Pass
I
it around.
passed
Yeah, I got it right here, so.
Pass it around.
I
I'm not
passed
sure.
it on.
I'm not sure if you
Oh.
got everybody or not.
Oh, okay.
So.
It-
I put
I'm
my
sorry, your
on
name
it.
again?
Greg.
Greg.
That's what I think. Part of the book.
Greg has it.
So you
Sure.
signed it?
I signed it.
Yes, Glen, they're done.
All right.
I think
I
we'll take
signed
it
it.
this way. Start, we'll go around the table,
I-
take the name and take down the number. Could we do that?
We did
honey?
it already, Glen. It's done.
It's done.
He's got them already?
Yep.
Oh, what good kid. Anybody have any announcements?
Nope.
You want to hear another joke?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, this man was very, very close to dying. In fact, everybody knew he didn't have long. But he was at home. and his wife baked a batch of cookies. And he leaned over and he took one. And she says, "Don't eat those, I need them for the funeral."
Oh, jeez. That's mean. That's just mean.
There was a very good story by, who's the one that writes about death and dying? In any case, her mother,
Kubler-Ross.
Kubler-Ross,
She told
yeah.
this story.
Okay, and her mother was dying, and she was very she was, you know, the mother was very, very depressed, etc. And Kubler happened to be in the hospital at one point, and she saw this man, and he was also dying. And then she came back. I hope I'm telling it right. She came back one day, and here he is running down the hall, and his beard is in the wind, and he's having a wonderful time. And she said, "Well, what happened to him?" The lady across the way, he became friendly with her. That made him want to live.
I'm not sure I got that.
Kubler-Ross's mother, she wanted to go home and say this man. The story is that he was very well, he didn't mind dying.
I see.
He was happy, you know, he had given up. And she was going to go home and tell her mother that it's, you know, one can be, doesn't have to be so unhappy about this, you know, rest and know. And then she found him running across and alive and almost dancing because he'd met somebody that, does that make sense to you?
Yes. She wanted to tell her mother that he was accepting it with dignity.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
This man was a fan of the composer Beethoven, and he was at Beethoven's grave.
I'm not gonna fit. No.
And he's listening, and these Beethoven symphonies
take
are
your
coming
break?
out of the ground.
Sure.
And they're all being played backwards, and they're all being played in the reverse order in which they were written. And he says to the gravedigger, "I don't get it. I'm trying to hear these Beethoven symphonies. They're all being played backwards, and being played in the reverse order in which they were written." And the gravedigger says, "Don't you get it? He's decomposing."
Oh,
Oh.
that's bad.
Oh my goodness. How do you remember all those?
Oh.
I don't remember stuff like
I
that.
don't know how she does it. She's good at it.
Yeah, yeah.
The little boy had a little red wagon,
Well,
and he would drive the wagon across the
Greg,
front of the church, and all
Just
the
use
wheels
a plate
fell
for a
off.
little extra food. It goes out to the animals.
The next day he
Yeah,
drives a little
there's a
red
big,
wagon.
there's a big plastic thing there for the compost and all that.
A big plastic one? I don't see a big one.
Well, there was like up on top of the fridge there, so.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
I can put some, this into something if someone wants
The,
this.
And the third day, he drives the little red wagon by the church, and all the wheels fall off. And every time this happens, folks, he says, "I'll be darned. I'll be darned. I'll be darned." So the fourth day, when he's driving the wagon across around the church, the wheels fall off, the priest come out, and he says, "That is not a good thing for you to say, I'll be darned. You should say, I love you, God, I praise you, God, I thank you, God." So when he went by the church the next day and the wheels fell off, he says, "I love you, God, I praise you, God, I thank you, God." And all the wheels went back on.
Just drain it
And
out,
the
that's all.
priest opened the door and he said, "I'll be darned."
She just told one of my favorites. I love that joke. She just told one of my favorite jokes. I
Oh
love
my
that joke.
goodness.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Don't you wanna take this home? Wanna take one? This salad, no.
So is it much
I hate this all the
more
time.
to the
Okay.
recipe?
Take as much as I can fit in there.
Oh, you wrote it out for me?
You had a good memory.
It's for her too, but I don't know, maybe we
Is it
Can you
for-
make copies?
I don't know, your friends.
She could make
Is
copies.
it for Madie?
What?
Did you want a recipe for the,
Tagine?
Sure.
all right,
That's for
we're
the salad, right?
neighbors.
Yeah, there you go.
That's for the,
I
no,
can't-
it's for the cook.
I can't figure out, see it says half a
Oh, the
teaspoon
vegetables.
with
The,
blank.
sweet
I can't
potato.
figure out what other
It's a lot of
spice, you know, you
Yeah.
can fill in whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I happen
It's
to
that
have a
brown
frozen
corn.
bag of
I know, like,
sweet
my
potato.
memory,
Oh.
my memory.
Butternut
But
squash.
it's not,
That is
it's
a
not
butternut
cinnamon,
squash that my neighbor gave me last fall.
anything to do with
And
herbs,
I
not
had so much butternut squash I couldn't use them all. So I chopped that
The
one up
salt,
and put it in the freezer.
turmeric.
So So
Something.
she was able to do that today because I had that. Otherwise, you know, it takes a long time to peel a bunch of
After
slush,
cayenne, but
and then you gotta
basically
chop
you
it up.
saute
Peel
the
it up.
first
Yeah.
four ingredients in the
But I
oil
haven't had a
for
bag
15
from-
minutes. Then you add everything
But
else.
it's a lot of
bes-
ingredients.
Besides the sliced
Yeah.
bread.
I
Then you
take
let
them
it
and
simmer
chop them
for
up
30
into
minutes and
pieces
done. It's
Yeah.
real.
and
I mean, once
saute
you
them with a
chop
little
it
tiny
all,
bit of oil
Yeah.
it's
and
not
and
hard.
put salt and pepper on them.
So
And
how'd
then when
you
they
know
all
about
cook nice
it?
and soft,
I have a
then you
cookbook.
eat 'em, but you
Called,
don't
it's
eat the
called the
peeling.
Sacred.
Oh.
We'll do
The
it.
Sacred
So the
Cookbook, but
peeling
it's
is
nothing
on
to do
when
with
you do
religion.
that.
It's more of
Leave the peeling on.
recipes that have survived the
That's
test of time and are
That makes it easier.
They're
and then you
beneficial
just put
It's a
properties.
job to peel them.
You put 'em
And it's
in the
beneficial to
side.
whatever culture it
As
was.
long as you're not peeling and chopping.
It's called the Sacred Cookbook.
But I made a
It's one of my
butternut
favorite
squash
ones. Like
soup
they have
last
Roman
fall.
honey bread,
That
where
was
the bread is made out of honey,
wonderful.
and it's one
Nice
egg,
work.
honey,
But it had milk in it.
I think it's
It had
similar.
what?
Wow.
Connie would have to tell you.
But it's
It had
real
milk in
simple,
it.
and you're thinking,
Yeah,
there's
it
no
was,
milk in
I
there,
think
there's
it's
one
about
egg.
like a half a pint
So I
of
was like,
cream
how do
or
I make
something
this
like
You
that.
can use soy milk, almond,
But
and
it's
coconut
really
milk.
good.
Yeah, if I make it again, I think
I'm
I
like,
could
those Roman soldiers
substitute
were
that.
junk.
Yeah, I
Good
tried
stuff.
coconut milk and I
They have
just
one
didn't like
for,
it the first time.
And then
I
Potato
don't know.
soup,
I
and it's
think the almond milk
watercress
is
potato
better.
soup.
I like almond milk.
Watercress.
good, and then the wheel.
Took to that, you
bitter,
know, like a
and
duck
potato,
like
and
a
it's
duck
a
takes
blended.
water, but
And then the
coconut
And
milk
it's
is
melted.
dry.
How about soy milk? You like soy milk?
Haven't tried that yet.
You like chocolate soy milk?
I don't like soy milk.
No, no,
I don't
I'm not
get
even
soy
sure
milk. I don't
what
care
soy
for
is.
soy.
I never tasted it and I don't want it.
Oh, I've tried. I mean, I can drink soy
No, I'm
milk, but
saying-
I thought the
I
coconut
think too
just
much
tastes
soy
like
is not good for you.
a real coconut. and real-
Cheese
it's
I don't
Tuesday.
do, I'm not
Oh, I
supposed to
don't
have
do
soy.
So there's soy in everything
Oh,
nowadays.
okay.
I'm like,
I'll
why do
take
they
a
put
couple
darn
meatballs
soy in
and
everything
the
to make
rest
it
for you.
protein?
Sure.
You want more ice cream?
Oh,
More
I
ice
forgot
cream?
my plate.
We're done.
She's not vegan,
Yeah,
no.
so I didn't know.
No, but I'm pretty much dairy
She
free,
has to be dairy
and
free.
I'm pretty much gluten
Where'd you find that?
free.
Oh, thank you.
Not
Thanks.
entirely, just give you.
Maddie, what are those cans on the shelf?
Those are all food from Linda Lima. They are all vegan. Most of them are vegan.
Yeah, that's
Tender, rounds. This is DotCom's food.
That's what I used to have.
Yeah.
she's already eaten one,
Okay.
Madeline, she's already eaten one case of
Has
these
she?
three
Because I
kits.
put it
Wow.
in
I had to
my
buy another case.
Wow.
And there's 12 cans in the case.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
How long does it take her to eat 12 cans?
I put water in there. What happened?
I don't
I
think
put
so.
water in the sink.
Well, how about that?
About 3 months?
I'll show you.
3 or 4, yeah.
Wait a second before you go in.
Is that all she eats, or does she?
Oh, no.
She does not use.
Oh, no, and then there's a can of veggie meatballs up there, and there's tender rounds, which is a pork substitute, and it's
Alright.
vegan. And then she eats the vegan
She
kibble,
uses certain.
and she eats grass.
She doesn't want to waste trees.
And you order that online and it just comes to the house.
Yeah.
You can't beat
Are you
that.
done, Glennie?
Oh, done yet.
Okay.
How old is the little baby that's sleeping?
Oh, he's 3. I mean 2.
I'm like, wait a minute, he's 2. Yeah, he's 2.
What's the baby's name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Yes.
Hi, Gabriel.
He's totally out.
Yeah.
He's just a little
Haven't heard
girl.
a peep.
He's totally
Madeline,
didn't have a nap.
did you
You
get
know what,
Gabriel's
he's
name?
gonna be up tonight.
He actually fell asleep like just before we
Just
got here.
forgotten.
I mean, really, I was like, no.
Did you get
Probably
Gabriel's
emotion
name?
of the car.
What did I what?
Let me put this back in the refrigerator.
I did get everybody's name.
Yeah, or something like that. And then,
Where's the other little boy
He's
playing?
playing
On the
a
floor.
video game on my phone.
Okay, what else can I clean up here?
Well, I was gonna put this back in the refrigerator.
I can feed him. I mean, I'll bring my dish home. So.
Yeah. Is that including the hummus?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know, they're gonna recycle those or what. And my spoon too.
Yeah, and your spoon.
Everything was delicious, Glenn.
Was it, how's it?
Yep, very good.
Sweet potato, that was very good. Yeah.
Oh, creatures of our God and
That was
King,
butternut squash.
lift up your
But you
hearts
can
and
do
let
sweet
us
potato.
sing. Just because
Yeah, you can do anything.
stop the cruel,
But you'd have to.
cows and pigs leave
I
them
can clean that when I
alone.
get home.
All right.
The
What does
horses
it cover,
and
Glenn?
You got enough dishes here.
save the fish, just because. Hallelujah,
You could put
hallelujah, hallelujah.
else.
How many cats do you have?
I have, all right, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's proprietary, I think. I
6,
don't
7,
think she
8,
says.
9, 10, 14, and 6 dogs
Wow.
at the moment.
Now, do all the cats live in the house?
Those cats do, except one. She's out in the barn. She has leukemia, so I'm fostering 2 kitties. So one of my bedrooms is taken by them, but they're leaving next month, and then she will come in.
Really, Madeline?
Yes,
Isn't that great?
Well,
You wanted that for years.
yes.
Vicky and
Over
I
here.
know from Scruff, Fran.
Yes.
I think she has about 8 cats now.
I had 60 at one
But
time.
they don't get along.
Oh.
So one lives in the
Yes.
basement,
Yeah.
another 3 in one section of the house.
That's
and
how mine are. I have three bedrooms and an office.
They
all
run
have
your
cats.
life.
Well, I have a diabetic cat. He runs my life, that's for sure. Because he has to have shots at a certain time every day. But you know, I mean, they're cats. You know. But I do have one that's quite aggressive to everybody else. So keeping her separated is difficult. But you know, it works.
How is General Cat?
General's very good, Glenny. He like I said, he needs an
She
X-ray.
has one
But
cat named General.
yeah.
Cool.
General manager.
General manager?
Yeah, they gave him to me. Some people were moving into assisted living, and they couldn't keep the cat. And they said, "Oh, he's about
Yeah.
8." He was around 14.
That's right.
Oh no.
Yep. So
Yep,
anyhow,
that happens.
he's a nice boy, but he's having some heart issues. So he's 14. You know.
Yeah. This.
.com is 14.
Yes,
She's
she is.
98.
I haven't even seen her since I got here. Dottie.
Yeah, when we
I
came
saw her
in, I
first
saw
because
her.
she was on the rent.
Yeah.
She's in the box over here.
She's probably keeping
Yeah, she
herself
sleeps in her
distant.
box.
She's in there.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, I didn't
She's
even
in the
see her.
box?
Where's my girl?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
a smart cat. I think I'll get the
But she
box
lies
with her.
low when people can stop by, you know. So.
Too many people there, huh?
All right,
She
so
wants-
Hi,
I
Dad.
think the battery's going down here. So.
Get over how he's sleeping right through this. Oh, yeah, well, he did have a nap today.
He didn't have a
But
nap.
he's gonna be up
They
now.
pick berries for hours. Like they go pick berries for 10 minutes and come in. Then they go pick stones out of
They've
mom's
been
yard.
in and out of the house.
They've been in and out all
Yeah,
day
okay,
long.
well, that's still.
And he went to bed last night at 10:30 because of America's Got Talent. They were
Yeah.
watching this pick.
It was good last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
That's fun to see.
I like it.
That's one of my favorites. We don't watch TV except for that, really.
Well, Glenn, are we making a motion?
Oh, we will entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I
Anybody
second that
want to make a
motion.
motion?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Who seconds it?
I do.
There you go.
All those opposed? All those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it, the meeting is adjourned.
Well, thank you for inviting us.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
thank you
you.
for coming, you don't know what a difference it made.
Oh, well,
We had a wonderful time with you. I hope you will come again.
so you meet once a month, huh?
Yes,
Once
the
a
last
month.
Wednesday of every
The
month.
last Wednesday of every month.
And if it's pleasant, we eat outside.
That would be nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Call
Very
me up,
nice.
okay?
Yeah.
I'll give you some recipes, Mom. Mom's like,
Mostly, I think
Well,
what you- I think
Mom's
what you're
like,
trying
I'm
to
gonna
do
be
is
vegan. I'm
wonderful.
Like,
thank you.
you have to like being
You
in
know
the
what?
kitchen.
I'm telling you, it is not that
Thank you for your
difficult.
support.
It
Beginnings.
seems overwhelming, but it really isn't. At some point, you learned to eat a certain way. You're just gonna learn to eat a different way, that's all. And really, when you really look at it, you're just not eating dairy, eggs, cheese, and meat. That's it. It's like 3 food groups. And there's so many
Well, the next,
replacements.
we did it one day, and then the next day, we went out for lunch after church, and Mom's like, I want a waffle. I'm like, you know, it's probably not vegan. I just want to tell you, probably some eggs in
It's
it.
hard.
And so
Yes,
Mom's
it
like,
is.
You want a
oh.
waffle?
That was when the reality hit. I was
But you
like,
know what? You know what?
Bacon waffles.
You could ask the cook to make you a vegan waffle.
It's hard at some of these restaurants.
Oh, at a restaurant.
They make
I have them every Sunday. They get from
You
they're
make it?
wonderful, gluten free,
You make them?
and no.
Oh, give me
I
an
put them in the
account. I need
toaster
an
and I
account,
put
please.
fruit on
You
top.
can buy them.
My
Madeline,
strawberries.
What, Glenn?
I need an account. How many people are here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And
One,
did you
two,
count the little baby on the Gabriel?
floor.
10.
10.
And did you count .com?
11. Can't forget
How did you
.com.
come up with that name, .com?
I don't know. It was at the time when everybody was saying .com this, .com. Remember when it first came out?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, .com.
.com.
I'm ready.
And it just seems to fit her,
Yeah.
.com. And boy, did she know her name.
Oh, does she? Yeah. She know when it's time to eat. Yes.
She knows
Now,
her
when
name.
you write her name, do you literally use a dot and then C-O-M, or do you write D-O-T?
D-O-T-C-O-M.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, boy, I gotta get up and eat myself.
Yeah.
You have an old picture of US, it says SS Glendora. Was that your show?
Sure, if you want a picture, we'll help you.
Can,
Can you all stand up?
You know.
Some of you up at that level and
Thank
some
you
of
for
you
this,
down at
Scott.
this level?
Oh, sure.
Can you,
Zach?
and Scott in the back, because you're
Zach?
the tallest?
Is it Zach?
I have
Gregory?
bananas and I never know what
What's his name?
to do.
Gregory in the
Zane.
picture too?
Zane, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
take one of these
Zane,
here.
I come.
very nice to
Okay,
meet
you got one, all right.
Yeah.
I hope I meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
All simple,
Yeah.
good for
Yeah,
you,
does
good
does
potassium.
does he impress with you, or does he
Little bit of
did he
sugar
impress
in
you
it.
I eat a
with your-
banana every day anyway.
Yeah, a little bit, you know.
I have an apple and a banana every day.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I had a peach earlier today.
Oh,
and
peaches
I-
are favorite.
Yeah, we had some.
So where do you live now?
I live near Stuyvesant Plaza.
Did somebody want a
We have
picture?
the idea
Um,
around there.
Yeah, I know what that is.
No, I was saying I like the picture of the SS
You'll
Glendora.
live
Oh,
Down further into.
Can you line everybody up?
No, she said she liked your picture of SS Glendora.
Oh, I thought you wanted
No,
a
no, no,
picture.
she likes that picture.
No, I do. I like. I mean,
Bye, sweetheart.
here's your marker back.
Mwah. I'll talk to you soon,
Oh,
okay?
you were terrific. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
all you
All right,
contributed.
wish me luck tomorrow, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to you
Here.
later.
Under you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Peace and
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, is that?
Bye,
is that
Greg,
your
nice
name?
seeing you.
That's
Bye,
my
honey.
mom.
Bye.
See you
That's
later.
me.
Yeah.
That's Zane. He put his holding Zane on these tears
I
and
will.
Gabriel.
Okay,
Evan
bye.
tears.
Bye, Scott, nice seeing you.
Good to see you again.
Nice meeting you.
But yeah,
That's okay,
everybody's
I'll
down
keep in
here
mind.
somewhere.
Yeah, oh
And it was
yeah.
nice meeting you
Where's
all.
the little one?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
I'm gonna say goodbye to her.
Well, we heard from the church.
My God.
Very nice.
That's what my mom.
Elaine is not, am I saying it right, Elaine? Elaine, nice to meet you, okay? You take care. Take that step, girl.
I just, it's, with kids and
I know, there's always reasons. And you know what, don't think I'm being judgmental or anything, because I was vegetarian for 25 years, and then I ate meat for 2 years, and it was like a drug. It was so hard to stop. But then I met my friend Glendora, and I started coming to the meetings, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it this time. And I did, 2.5
No, it's not
years.
like I love meat, and I'm not, it's more like, already, with no gluten, if you do gluten free, and then you do dairy,
You're halfway
it's
there.
already,
That's right.
it's
You're
true,
right.
but it's already been
Well,
a long,
I don't know exactly what happened.
long.
You'll get there. Take care.
Take care.
The way she
Bye, Glenn.
described it should
Grace and peace, everybody.
Well, that's a show.
Bye.
Bye, dear.
way in the middle of nowhere.
Wow, hour and 24. Wow.
Well, folks, when all the sweet people left last night, I sat in a chair, frozen, completely motionless, exhausted. But the Wonder Boy, he gets up and he starts walking around. He starts clearing the great big 8-foot by 4-foot table. And he pours a sink full of hot soapy water. And he starts washing dishes. And I'm just watching him. Finally, I see him put a dish on the drainer on the counter. That does it. I get up and get the dish towel, and I wipe one plate after another, and the great big skillet. Thank you for that impetus, Gregory Washburn.
Alright, so, you're welcome there. Yeah.
And he went through and he washed all those dishes and all those forks. So I dried them and I spread them out. I don't like to put the dishes in the cupboard until they've had a time to dry, 2-3 hours. And then he goes over and he takes care of the tablecloth and he puts away the chairs. And then he says, I'm going to Cumberland now to buy the bread that I forgot to buy for the birds yesterday. and Glendora scrambled to bed. And .com right after her, and so we went under the covers. Now we have to finish the agenda. Greg, what's his first paper?
The first paper here is the was the minutes of the meeting last night.
Oh, the minutes of the meeting of the previous meeting?
No, the one last night that we had
The
conducted
agenda, you
last
mean?
night. Yeah, this is the agenda of the meeting last night.
Okay, would you read the folks the agenda?
The the agenda. This is for the meeting of July 25th, 2018. Meeting number 73 of the Glendora Vegetarian Club. And we have the list of the agenda here. One was E. E at the top of the list. Then we we'll welcome our guests to the door. We eat. We open the meeting, and then we have a.
No more laughing, no more fun. Glendora Vegetarian Club has begun.
And we have a number of different songs that we sang during the meeting.
Yeah.
Last night.
Wait just a second. All creatures of our God and King. That's by St. Francis of Assisi. Come, ye faithful people, come, and let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with us.
And so yeah, we sing songs. Then we read the treasurer's report as the accounting of the expenses of the Glendora Vegetarian Club. Read the treasurer's report.
I think it's 26,000.
And then we read the advertiser, some of the advertiser notices that Glendora posts in the advertiser.
Thank you, advertiser. Thank you, thank you. We are all deeply grateful to you 8 women who run the advertiser newspaper. 8 women.
Yeah, and we read some of your letters. We read the letter to Morning Star Farms.
Oh, you read that to
Or
them? That whole letter?
It's on the agenda. If I actually read it,
Oh, we didn't read it. We will read it to you. It should have been on the agenda. It was on the agenda. We should have done it.
And along with that goes the report on the TV ads. And the TV ads.
Oh, is that when you played the Glendora vegan commercials that are on Channel 6, WRGB, and Channel 10, W10?
Yes, I played played a number of your commercials over there. We showed
Thank you for doing that.
showed the attendees last night copies of your commercials that you made up, and we did that, and that was interesting to watch. But we had such a group here last night that there was a lot of food and a lot of
a multitude,
a lot of dishes and attendees, and it was very busy last night here in the house last night when things were going on. So.
Did you finish the agenda?
Well, I'm not done with this here yet, so no, I'm still going here. So, there's a book, The Powerful Vegan Statements there.
Yeah, we'll be reading you
I'm
that.
gonna do that right now. So, and then the textbook, and okay, let's see. I don't know if we mentioned that you got coupons from Corn. I don't know if you mentioned.
Oh
that.
yes, corn. Vegetarian, vegan. Corn patties. All these vegetarian, vegan entrees. Corn sent us about. Did you say 20 coupons?
Oh, well, at least a dozen of them. So.
And we can go to the store, Price Chopper, Walmart, ShopRite, Hannaford's, and we can hand them this coupon, and Corn is giving us that entree free.
Alright. And, let's see here. Let's see, corn. I think that's about it, so. Alright, that's.
Do you want one of the coupons? You can have one, just write to me. Or call me up.
And, okay. Then the reading of the minutes, I guess we read the minutes of the previous club meeting that we had. Like, I don't know, I'm not sure if I don't know if we got to that. We could do that right now if you want, so. Okay, and we have a list of, what did you want to do right now? So,
Oh, what do I want to do right now? Would you go and get us one of the letters to tell these vegan manufacturers how they can advertise their product on TV? Would you go get the one that we wrote yesterday? I think it was to Morningstar Farms.
yes, okay. Yeah,
And
let me go.
then, while I'm reading them, or trying, I can't read it to them, but I can, never mind, I can't read it anyhow, I'll have to recite it to you from memory. While I'm doing that, would you pick out a passage to read?
Sure.
Wait,
okay.
there's things here you didn't read.
Did you want me to get the letter? I'll read the
No.
letter. There's some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could just get her. Just 1 second there. Do you want to hold that? I'll grab the letter. And we'll
Yeah,
read that, so.
but there's still things in here you haven't read.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You didn't read the minutes of the last meeting?
Yeah, I have them right there. So.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with us. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be,
All right.
with God as our Father. Brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Now, there's things there you haven't read. You haven't read. Give me the agenda, please. Get that
Okay.
on another desk.
Is this let's see here. Not sure if this is it or not.
Please give me the agenda.
The agenda. Okay. Right here. So,
Good. Now will you read them the minutes of the last meeting?
Sure. Yeah, here we go. There's this is the minutes of meeting number 72. That was last month.
6 years ago, we started this.
And so, okay. Let's see minutes of, we had, okay. This is the meeting for June. Madie was asked what number of meeting it was, and she guessed 72, but she guessed right. Number 72.
We give her a corn coupon.
And last month we had a attendance of there was a total of five of us here last month, and this month last night we beat that. And last night we had more people last
13.
night. So a lot of people last night there. It was pretty busy. So, but yeah, here at the last meeting there was a 5 in attendance. Madie, Joyce, Greg, DotComCat, and Glendora. And the meeting started at 6 p.m. and it finished at like 7:20 p.m.
That's usually the time, yeah.
And
6 to 7:20 last night. It was to 7:40.
and we have on the menu last month we had macaroni with marinara sauce, and we had a macaroni with elbow macaroni with the McKay's flavoring on it, and potatoes, peas, Brussels sprouts, lima beans, creamed corn, cream of broccoli, and cream of celery soup. We had bread. There was bread in the oven, and blackberry jam. And Madie brought a Thai rice dish, which was very good. Greg, I played the theme song of Wayne Collins' theme song. I played that, and
A chat with Glendora.
and the Vegan 2. We played the Vegan 2 commercial then.
Oh, you did?
And yeah, and then it says I read the treasurer's report last month. So, and Joyce read the textbook, and Madie read Mary Lawrence's book there,
Oh,
and Greg read the Powerful Vegan Thoughts.
Is Mary Lawrence's vegan book in that box?
Yes.
Well, that should be read today. Could I have it out, please?
Yeah, this is her book.
I have to tell you about that bread in
Eat
the
Vegan
oven.
with Me. That's the name of the book. So, here you go.
Say again, I'm sorry.
It's the title of her book is Eat Vegan with Me by Mary Lawrence.
I have to tell you about that bread in the oven. You take the bread, you spread it out on a cookie sheet, you take a paintbrush or a pastry brush, and with vegetable oil, you just lightly paint the top of the bread, sprinkle salt on it, you put it in the oven, let it brown. You would say that that was butter on that bread. For some reason it tastes just like butter. So you can have your butter and be vegan.
Okay.
You're finishing the minutes.
Anyways, let's see here now. Let's see, 25.
We haven't had any houseflies this summer in the Glendora Happy House 3, but somebody brought in a housefly last night. And it will stay here until fall, when it hibernates, and come out again next spring.
Okay. And, let's see, then there's, some of the things we did, we made June 27th, we made a Vegan 3 and number 4 commercials on June 27th. Made those commercials. And then there's, then we have an appointment to make 3 more commercials on the list here. This is July 11th, so.
We did that.
And we made more commercials.
And we have an appointment to make 3 more at Channel 10. Sometime like the second week of August.
And then that's about it. We sent an article to the advertiser, and then we have
They charge $5 for a photo. If you send in a photo and you want a photo of the article, they charge $5 for that.
four animal. It says four animal letters. It says there, and that's about it. That's not about the. Yeah, this is the old. That's the old minutes there. So, and anyways, let's see the dishes we had last night. We had our friend Scott came and he made a bananas, which I think there was cinnamon and maple syrup on them that he baked.
And nutmeg.
And nutmeg, and that was very good. So, and
You just put them in the oven.
he brought that.
You split them and you put them in the oven, then you peel them afterwards.
And then we had vegan chips and
Blue chips.
vegan blue chips and
IBM was a blue chip company.
and hummus. We had brought some hummus too. Yeah, so
Did anybody eat that?
yes, they did. Yeah, some people did. So I had it last time, but and also some of the guests they brought. Madie brought. She brought a pasta in a bowl, some like linguine pasta with some sauce, and then there was a salad. Some of the guests they brought a salad last night.
Vernetta. Vernetta brought the salad, didn't she?
Yes, she did, and I had some of that.
What was in the salad?
Oh, I think there was. Looks like sprouts, or some sprouts were in it, and some lettuce and sprouts and different cut up vegetables in that. I guess I can't remember really what it was, but it's all gone now. But the I have a video. It's on the video if you watch it. I shot at the beginning of the supper. I try to get some of the dishes and record them before we eat them, and it's in the video previous to this that you could say so. And yeah, she brought that. I guess her name is
Vernetta.
begins with a V. I thought it was with a B, but
No, she spelled it for me, Vernetta.
so she wrote it. Yeah, she wrote down here in the list, and we had all the attendees. The attendees of the meeting last night was Joyce, and Madie, and
Would you do me a favor?
yes.
Go into the hat room and bring out that big bandbox of hats that Joyce just added to the collection.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll get that. So yeah.
Want me to hold that for you? Okay.
No, that's okay. I'll be right back. So yeah.
Now, let's see.
All right. Well, here we
This will put the collection
There you
over 50, way over 50.
So we have a big hat box.
Now, I bet you never in your whole life seen one of those. Greg, that's an antique, isn't it?
Well, like nowadays, a little bit. You could say that.
All right, Greg, tell me who's manufacturing bandboxes today.
Oh, this one says Nordstrom. Nordstrom on it here. Yeah, it's a hat box, and but there's not a lot of manufacturers today that are
I don't
doing
think
it,
there's
I don't
any.
think so, but you see a lot of old ones in old antique shops. They have them up. It's a popular thing there. But this is a Nordstrom. This is Nordstrom on it. So, and so Madie, she received some hats, and she tried
No,
to give
it's
them
Joyce,
to you,
honey.
or Joyce.
Her sister
And
has gone to heaven,
so here's one.
and she
right
left
there.
us these hats. I will have to try them on, honey.
All right.
Where is his hat? Where's what's up and what's down?
No, it just opens up here like it opens up like I think that's the right side out. Yeah, it's just kind of a looks like it's
What is it?
crocheted or something like that here, I guess. So. All right, so okay.
Do you like it, folks?
Loose fitting there, so. So yeah, that's interesting.
Number
So,
one.
all right, and then here's there's another
What you
one.
call a broadband?
Yeah, here's one here. I don't know what you call it. This is it says San Francisco hat. It says on it from the company there. So I'll take that one there. I'll take that, and then yeah, this is kind of what color would that be? Off white with it's got a green brim on it.
Oh.
And that looks yeah, it looks very good. So like not a lot of people wear hats nowadays, but you seem to make it work pretty well with the hat. So.
And this one?
Some people they can't. So they're not for everybody, but it's yeah. This is a big yellow kind of weaved one. That's a yellow weaved
Can
one.
you model that? Does he look good in that?
Oh well, yeah. I don't know about that, so I'm not sure. I don't know.
How to get rid of Greg in a hurry? Put a hat on him.
Okay.
What is this one? Does it say inside what kind of a hat this is?
No, this one here is it says yeah, it's got a label in it. It says Street Smart. It says yeah, Street Smart. It says yeah, that's pretty yellow. That's
Oh, it's yellow?
yeah, it's a very yellow hat. So,
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful. Oh, goody.
Yeah, you see that or something?
Oh, we
That's
have a
something.
beautiful yellow hat. Two of them. A derby and a good straw with a twist. And now we have a third one.
Yeah, and this is a yeah. This one is this is one the materials 100% raffia. It says raffia.
What is that, a grass?
Yeah, it looks something like that. I think so. Something that some kind of a weaved material. It says handmade in Madagascar.
Wow.
So it says Helen Kaminsky, Sydney, Australia. It says so. So that's
Why,
on
my
there, so-
goodness. Her sister was very conversant with New York City, Manhattan. They lived in New Rochelle, which is a very rich New York City suburb. And so I imagine they paid quite a lot for these in that day. $100 maybe? When in today's money?
Yeah, I don't know. But,
What is this color is this, honey?
that's kind of, well, it's almost a, kind of a red velvet color. Like, it's not really pink, but it's not red. But it's kind of a faded, what color would that be? I'm not sure. Looks kind of like, yeah, just off red there, so it's a little bit. And it's got a, yeah, it's got the label inside, Sydney, Australia, but the hat was handmade in Madagascar, if you can imagine that.
Oh,
So
I think that's wrong.
that's what it says here, but.
I think you were reading the wrong label.
But yeah, that's what that says.
No, that, you know what happened.
And there's a little, yeah, there's a little pin. It's got a little pin on the side of the hat there, but that's in one of them, so. So you want me to put them back in, or?
Oh, is that all of them? I regret
Oh, here's your.
that I did not try those hats on at the meeting last night. That was terrible, Joyce. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I make it up to you at meeting 74,
Here's your hat.
the last Wednesday in August?
There you go. All right, so.
I'm so sorry, Joyce. We'll have to call her today.
But,
She is listed in my telephone contacts. Her last name is Baum, B-A-U-M. And the Google voice dial doesn't hear that right. She doesn't hear Baum. And so I had to change it to tree. Because in German, Baum is tree. So I'll call up Tree today and they apologize. Oh, darn. Okay,
all right.
what's next?
The, yeah, this is a list of attendees there at the meeting last night.
Go ahead.
We have Joyce Baum, Madie Chapin, and Elaine Thuner. I think that you pronounce the name. Elaine Thuner, and then I think she brought her son was Zane Thuner, and he was here last night.
What a joy.
You might see him in the video a little bit.
He's 10 years old. And listen, wait, I want to tell him the funny thing that happened. I asked a question to get the people relaxed and talking, and or stop talking. And so I said, what did you do 10 years ago? And everybody went around the table and said what they were doing 10 years ago. And when we came to Zane, he said, I am 10 years old.
He's only 10.
I am
so.
10.
So yeah,
That was a backfire.
that's something. Okay, we're wrong. So Zane was he joined us at the table for dinner last night, and that was very good. And he thinks being vegan is a good thing, and gave us comments about that, and that was very nice.
That's where we should go with this movement. Go to the young people.
All right, there's Zane. Then
Bring
there
them up
was,
that way.
Then there was, I guess, the younger, Elaine's younger boy in the carrier. I think his name was Gabriel. I think was his name Gabriel there, and he was asleep through the whole meeting here, and he slept here. He was sleeping from when he came in the door until he went out the door. He was asleep, so he didn't. He won't have many recollections of it last night, but.
Maybe they all would like to. But
And it says here, Vernetta Thuner.
how does she spell her last name?
Thuener.
Yeah.
That's how they spell the name.
Spooner. Finder.
Then we have Scott Ebling. Scott Ebling, he was here last night.
He
brought the,
and his he and his daddy started a computer company, and they make software, and it's software to help people keep their books, their accounting.
yes.
Yeah, keep the bookkeeping, and it's quite a successful business right here.
Yeah. So we got. Let's see. We got. Glen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Gregory.
9. There's.
.com. She slept in her box too, along with Gabriel, who slept in his box. .com slept in her box throughout the meeting.
Yeah. .com. She slept in her box, and that was it. So we had it was kind of hard to keep a count in the meeting last night, though. But
Well, I think you must have all.
but that's everybody in the list here. So and it says here Salem. Somebody wrote down Salem, and it says even on it, but I'm not sure. I think Gabriel wrote that on there for some reason.
Not Gabriel.
Or Zane.
Yeah.
Zane wrote that. I'm not sure.
Gabriel's 4 months old.
Okay. And so you have that, and then here's the treasure. I have the treasurer's report here.
All right. Start with June 27th, and would you read the amount of money and what it was spent for?
Okay.
For each entry in July.
June 27th. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, June 27th. We had a meeting. Yep. There's a. Okay. There was a. The 27th. We had the meeting last month, and the amount was $25,310 that we have spent on the vegetarian club supper in total for all the material and the time and the expenses. That we're up to 778 pages of records for the club, and hours. We keep track of the hours. We spent 1,172 hours at that time, and I'm gonna continue on here. We videoed vegan commercial 3 and 4. We did that. And that's in keeping with the vegetarian club, and we account for that, and that counts towards our total. Saturday the 30th, our friend Sandy bought groceries for the vegetarian club food, and we spent $40 on groceries on the 30th.
Veggie meats.
And Sunday.
From Price Chopper.
Let's see here. Also, there was bread. We bought bread in the 15th here. We bought, I guess it was 8 or 10 loaves of bread. We spent $12 on that.
That would be 10 loaves.
And
$1.25 a loaf. That's for the animals and the birds, morning and evening.
Okay. Also, there's a yeast. We buy yeast for .com. She
nutritional
part
yeast.
of her nutrition is the yeast, and then also Dot's litter for the.
How much was the
litter cans.
nutritional yeast?
$8 for the yeast. It was $8 for that.
How much was the litter?
The litter was $4 for the litter at the time I bought it.
That's my night. In one end and out the other end.
Oh yeah, that's.
She's a tube. I feed a tube.
That's the life. So.
It's called the alimentary canal.
Oh yeah. Let's see, 21 inch. Okay, and all right, then up to July, we have. Let's see, the beginning of July here. Friday the 6th of July, we spent $12 on bird bread. We bought more bread. We go through like an awful lot of bread.
Let's truncate this. Read the amount spent and the item it was spent for.
Okay. All right. There was Yeah, $56 for veggie meat we got, and $20 we mailed to the advertiser for the
Pictures.
pictures there. Let's see. There was $5. $5. It says Greg for animals. It says, and then there was $7 for gas for Sandy for gas for her. Let's see. 80.
Take us to Albany to make commercials.
Then $87 for .com's food. We had bought a lot of food, and then Tim Owen, a friend of ours, brought the food to us, and Glendora compensated him for gas. We have that here.
He goes to the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Schenectady. Seventh-day Adventist churches are likely to have a store in the back of the church of vegetarian meats because they are vegetarians.
Oh, we gotta get going.
I favor them.
Okay. All right. Well, anyways, we'll let that go. Sorry. Yeah, we had. Let's see here.
The amount and then what it's for.
Yeah. Then there's $4 for $4 here for $4 for Dot's litter. That's on the list. Food. $37 for the Vegetarian Club food. Also, we have that on here. And then here's Dot's Kibble was $11 there. We spent Dot's
We get that from Vegan Essentials in Wisconsin. It's vegan kibble, hard, good for her teeth.
Okay. And
The few that she has left.
all right, so. I think we have about 5. I think there's about 5 minutes of time left on it.
Okay, thanks.
Just about 5 minutes left.
So could we
So if you want me to
accelerate this?
yeah, if you want me to read some of the
Okay, I'd like to have you
thoughts.
read how you ended up with the total of the month, please.
Oh, okay, that's right. All right. Yeah, the total at the end of the month was $25,641 spent on it, and we have 782 pages of records, and we spent 1,236 hours for the hours spent on the club. So.
Let me ask you something. Should we have spent that $25,000 on TV commercials to urge people to go vegan instead of on the Vegetarian Club? What is your opinion? Okay, you say we have only 5 minutes?
Yeah, just a few.
Well, could you read one sentence from this book?
Well,
Just
about-
one sentence.
about
Open it
4
up
minutes.
anywhere and read
Yes.
one sentence.
Yes, I will. Yeah. This is Mary Lawrence's book. Eat Vegan with Me.
Read one sentence.
Here we go. It says, traveling while vegan. Ready for a road trip? I'm always game. Fortunately, websites such as Happy Cow and Veg Dining make it easy for us us vegan travelers to find oases across the country and around the world.
Thank you.
And that's that. So.
What book is
Okay.
that?
This is Powerful Vegan Messages by
One sentence. Jay Dinshaw,
J.
the
Dinshaw.
founder of the American Vegan Society, now continued by his wife and daughter. Jay's wife is Freya and her daughter
Okay.
Anna. And her grandson, Clinton. One sentence.
Okay. Here's one here. This is the law of supply and demand. You cannot bring the animals back to life. That is certainly true in a literal sense about the specific animals in a specific article of clothing. But if we understand the marketplace correctly, there may be a way to give new life to a dead animal item. Put it back in the market. This cannot wipe out the original crime, but it can spare the taking of the equivalent amount of other animal lives.
Agree. Agree. No, Jay. I say no to that one. This is our vegan textbook. Could you show it to the folks, honey?
Yeah, this is a vegan living. Vegan living.
He says vegan, I say vegan.
Vegans
He
here.
says tomato, I say tomato.
Okay.
Taco.
And here it mentions I open up to the Physicians Committee. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine and Dr. Bernard. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine is a nonprofit organization comprised of well-known physicians, laypersons, and grassroots individuals. Founded in 1985, it promotes preventive medicine, conducts clinical research, and encourages higher standards for ethics and effectiveness in research.
Which comes down to plain Anglo-Saxon. Stop experimenting on animals. People say, Glendora, why don't you go and get the, what do you call it? A cornea, what do they take off? So you can see better.
Oh, I'm not sure, the lens? Something
Yeah.
like that.
And I say no, because they know what they know today and can perform that operation because they did it on little tiny kittens and little tiny puppies
Okay.
and all the other dogs and cats we love.
Oh, we have to wrap it up.
Okay, go wrap it up.
All right. Well, this is our video here, and the material of the show, the meeting last night, the supper last night is all recorded, and we're gonna want to give that to you. And I'm Gregory, and this is Glendora, and we're gonna see you in the future meeting next month. We hope to see you then. So, thank you very much.
Grace and peace be unto you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.